24. 480. Ricky. Under 10. Hey, kill. 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The Saints on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Prescott. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, baby.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Check 43. Hey, watch that. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't? Go to 54. Why ain't? Spons. No. Under.
To the air again, Prescott. Flush to his right. That's complete to Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, it'll be Freeman. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this. It as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal.
Kill. 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the cornerback that time.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. And Suckup will put this one right through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go. Look, squeeze. Snap.
They'll throw now on the final play. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Kill.
Throwing, Prescott. And able to find Garçon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Good. Here we go, 46. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Here we go, 46.
Prescott on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
47.
It's a give to Freeman running right. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds Roberts, complete. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
24. Here we go. 47. What we got? What we got? What we got? Go. Get out to 26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott looking for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Seth Roberts, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
So here now is Prescott, as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Manziel. Flushed out right. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Hey, pick up. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Manziel. And that's incomplete.
Manziel's pass. Incomplete on the throwaway.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sam on. Hard. Ready?
2nd and 10. Completes it to Hardman. Touchdown, Chicago! Mecole Hardman, 46 yards, as the Bears push further out in front. No problem there on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Kill.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's Manziel. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Orbit. Mike, 55. Check. Yeah. Get it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Kill. 27. Check 31. Gun.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Garcon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 47.
Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go. Get out there.
And again, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go, 46. Check. One. Under. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And that's caught by Smith. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as they are able to cut into that lead.
We always admire a guy who can go through his progressions and find the open receiver. I believe we just saw that there.
And we admire him just a little bit more when it goes for a touchdown.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott from the gun. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 59 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
47. We're going to 53. Check 9.
First down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Kill.
At the 34-yard line.
24's the mic. Watch the run.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Go, get out there, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Lockett. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for the Saints. 44 yards.
No. Hey, turn it up. 25.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
24.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's get in there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott gets it off to Freeman. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
You got 27.
Now Prescott. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch twist. Kill. Hey, Charlie. Hustle, snap.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Mecole Hardman, 85 yards. As the Bears push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Prescott to throw on fourth. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Mike, 55. Check. Recon, 132 fighter. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Keep it up. 64. Weak. Yo, go.
Now Manziel. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Going to 53. Going to 53. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why ain't? Going to 54. Why ain't? Check 49.
Throwing. Prescott. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go, yeah. Switch it. 47. Slam. 26.
Now it's Freeman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? To throw is Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Looked like some hands